Hello, everybody. It's Jordan Chankis from the ARC Westchester. Welcome to Tech Ambassadors. I'm working over here at ARC Westchester, and we do Tech Ambassadors so that people can get an idea of what's happening in personal technology and how it can be applied to people with cognitive disabilities to make them more independent, have a more exciting life, to become lifelong learners. We've been doing these webinars for quite some time now, and we have a whole bunch of them that have been recorded, edited, and archived. And if you go to this site, arcwestchester.org/technology, you can see all the ones that we've posted so far. This one should be going up momentarily. We had a great tech conference, Tech Supports for Cognition and Learning, on March 28th over at Mercy College. It was our largest event yet. I hope some of you were able to attend. And if you were or weren't able to attend, you can go to this website, arcwestchester.org/blog/tech-recap19, and get copies of the presentations that we did in our breakout sessions, and also see some interesting pictures of the day. So today's topic is an app called Daylio, and it has elements of a journal, a diary, and a mood tracker. Communication amongst people with cognitive disabilities is such an important thing. Learning how to communicate with someone, whether they have language or don't have language, is a very critical thing to appreciating them as a person. Sometimes the frustration of not having your feelings communicated to someone will either make you become isolated, or it can make you reach out and do things that result in all kinds of behavioral challenges. At the end of the day, all of us as human beings want is to be understood. This whole talk about Daylio is important today. Earlier this morning, I did a session on self-advocacy with a whole bunch of folks from ARC Westchester from our day service programs. And it's so important that they let people know what they're thinking, how they feel, what they want out of their life, and what help to ask for. And Daylio could be a tool for that. If you go to this YouTube site, you can get an overview of the app. When we play a video online while we're doing a go-to session, sometimes the fidelity doesn't come out too well. So I'll let you go to the site at your leisure. Journaling, everything is so busy in life. Next thing you know, you don't know what you did on Monday, and it's Friday. So it's good to keep a journal, good to keep track of how we feel, to be aware of life. For those of us that can take a written form of journaling, that's great. But is there an easier way to do it? And that's where Daylio comes in. Daylio has menus that can be customized. On one side here, you see the first indication of how you're feeling. Are you feeling rad, good, meh, or bad, or awful? How are you feeling? And you can change these icons, the descriptions, the pictures, and then it'll ask you, what have you been up to today? And you can put in entries in this throughout the day, and it'll record the time that you're making entries. So how's work going? Oh, my boss just yelled at me. Not well. It's really bad. Did you just have a good meal? Yeah, that was great. That was the highlight of my day. All these things. So it lets you just easily click on these things. It records the time that you press the buttons, and it gives you a chance to see the results of your mood swings during the day. Is it good, bad? Meh, where are you as far as your thoughts? You can also, for those that have the ability to, you can make little notes on it. I'm having a good day because I'm with my friend Jack, whatever you want to say. But you can just do it from a pictograph basis or from writing input. The app as it comes is free, but if you want to get rid of the advertising on it, you can pay about $7. It keeps track of your moods during the day, during the month, and it's a great way that you can share this information with others if you want. Although the way it is, the way the app records things, it's totally anonymous. It just records not your username, but just what you're doing as far as the information. It anonymizes everything, so they can't track it back to what you as an individual are doing. And even if you want to make sure that your information doesn't go out further, there's a way to enter a little passcode, a little pin on this so that nobody can see this. But, this may help you regulating yourself during the week and seeing what are the good days, what are the bad days. I know for me, Mondays are always a challenge. They always kind of like getting geared up again after a weekend and getting back into the stream of things. So I tend to do more administrative work on Mondays and presentations more towards the end of the week, more research towards the end of the week. Maybe you can match your style, and if you have the luxury of discretion in your life, you can plan to do things maybe later when you're in a better mood. At ARC Westchester, we pride ourselves on taking a person-centered approach to the work we do with individuals. We want folks to express their wants and needs, and this app can help us in that. It can get people involved in telling their staff, I'm having a good day, I'm having a bad day, and we start that conversation. Why? How can we make it better? Can we plan ahead? And since it's a pictographic basis, it's easy and accessible to an awful lot of people. We want people to express their emotions. We want them to do that on a regular basis. That sense of awareness can keep them on track to their goals. Life is just too busy sometimes, and we get lost in the stream of events. It's good to focus and keep in mind, what are we trying to do? What's working for us? What isn't working for us? And use that information to plan for our future events. So Daylio, free to start. You can spend up to $7.99, I think it is, for the full purchase. It's a pretty neat app. So folks, I'm not going to belabor this presentation. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm just going to say, come and see us next Tuesday, and we'll have another webinar of tech ambassadors. And please let me know if you have a question on this webinar or any other tech questions, or hey, I'd love to hear from you on some tech solutions that you've come up with. There's my phone number. I love to talk to people, and there's my email, jjankus@arcwestchester.org. Send me an email. Let's talk. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you next week.